Have you ever wondered why different people act different in the same situation, especially when it comes to relationships? This actually has a name and has a reason for it. So, this is called the 4 types of attachment styles. Depending on where you're from, how you were raised, and all those factors, it will most likely project out into your adulthood and your future relationships with people. According to PsychCentral.com, the 4 types of attachment styles are secure, avoidant, anxious, and disorganized. The characteristics of each of these traits can most likely be traced back to someone's childhood, and therefore explains why they are acting the way they are now. These 4 attachment styles can be dated back to the 1950s by a scientist named John Bowlby. And according to attachmentproject.com, it is still evolving to this day. While we might not know exactly why each person acts the way they do, we can gather lots from these 4 types about a person. The first type we'll talk about is secure. So, according to Psych Central, secure has the ability to have healthy and long-lasting relationship styles. When you're really close with your parents and ultimately feel safe, it will transfer into other people. Therefore, you won't have issues and you may find yourself in a lot of secure relationships. You can trust easy, have high self-esteem, effective communication skills, and lots of positive regards like that. So the next style I'm going to talk about is avoidant. These people usually had strict or emotionally distant parents or caregivers. You may have had to be really independent from a young age, fend for yourself, rejection of basic needs, therefore feeling neglected. You may feel like all you have is yourself, which will make you feel way too over independent and not have good relationships with others. You might be uncomfortable expressing your feelings, feel threatened by anyone that tries to get close to you, and etc. Next is the anxious style. So this stems from inconsistent parenting. Your parents were in and out of your life. You had some good and some bad. When they love bomb you the next day and then are indifferent the next. You may struggle with jealousy, clinginess, feeling alone, low self-esteem, difficulty trusting others, and things of that nature. The last style is disorganized. This comes from extremely inconsistent behavior in parents and their children. Most likely child trauma, child abuse, neglect, and when you just overall fear your parents. These people have high anxiety, trouble trusting others, fear of rejection, and overall these people just really don't know how to form a healthy relationship because they never had that when they were young. Knowing which one of these styles your partner, friend, family member, etc. is will make it so much easier to understand why exactly they're acting the way they are. And although some people may have these signs in their childhood, you can always work to change yourself. My sources are attachmentproject.com, centralpsych.com.